A child is born, it is a happy occasion. The child brings with him or her new hope, the promise of future. For a couple with their first child, a family is born. Families throughout the world dream of their children growing up, learning and taking their place in society. But for some parents, the picture does not progress as expected. The baby that the parents are happy to have loses function, either from the onset or later on. He or she may not want to connect with the parents. The child is easily distressed, and life becomes a battle against tantrums. Sometimes getting through the day is a struggle, and you, as a parent, are tested beyond your limits. Something is wrong. Yet not everyone agrees with the parent who sees the problem and wants to get help. Mother and father may not see eye to eye. One parent may deny that there is a problem. Family members may not want to accept the less than perfect picture. Perfection in a child, in some cultures, reflects the reputation of not only the parents, but the whole family clan, and the drive towards denial is high. Even societies that are more accepting of imperfection in human beings are slow to admit and often want to adopt a wait-and-see attitude. The journey ahead for parents who want to face the problem of autism can be a tough one. Nevertheless, without acceptance, there is no treatment. Without treatment, there is no hope for a child with autism. The most important step to take in getting treatment for autism is an unseen one. Buried deep within the psyche of the parent and caregiver is a special moment that tips the scale of the comfort zone and spurs the person towards action. This step may take a single moment of illumination or may take several months to several years. This step is not an easy one. Many may appear to take it and seek professional help, but inner acceptance has yet to arrive. When we have a child, we often have the expectation that the child will bring joy and completeness to our lives. When this image is shattered, we need to grieve. Even when the child in front of us is alive and well, there is the grief of a loss of ideal. In fact, the ideal is not the only loss. Culminating to the loss is the fact that permanent changes to lifestyle will take place. Psychological issues crop up: guilt, blame, anger, shame, and denial. In fact, the process of grief follows a traditional grieving pattern. Some parents may identify with the following symptoms. Shock. Some people experience shock after a loss, saying things like, "I feel numb," displaying no tears or emotions. Sometimes there is denial. Gradually, the bereaved become aware of what has happened, and they are able to express their emotions. Other people never go through a prolonged stage of shock. They are able to express emotions immediately. Emotional release. At some point, a person begins to feel and to hurt. It is very important not to suppress your feelings. Suppressed feelings often surface at a later time in unhealthy ways. Shared feelings are a gift, bringing closeness to all involved. Preoccupation with what-ifs. Despite efforts to think of other things, a grieving person may find it difficult to shift his or her mind from thoughts about how things could be different. Maybe if I had breastfed my baby, this would not have happened, or if I go to church more often and perform service work, God would grant me pardon and my child would be cured. In some cultures, autism may be attributed to past karma, either from the mother or father, mainly the mother, or from the ancestors. These emotions should not be taken as mere irrationalities, but should instead be brought to light so that it can be dealt with. These emotions are not unusual, and with time and understanding, the problem can be turned into constructive directions. The sky is always darkest before the dawn. This is the most difficult stage. The good news is there are people who have climbed the slippery slopes and emerged at the end in one piece. Not everyone goes through the process of grieving. Some parents could accept the situation in a matter-of-fact manner after figuring out the need. We have the good fortune of finding such parents and hearing the side of their stories. Let us sit together, like two friends in a park on a lovely day, talking about life, about our problems, investigating the very nature of autism. Let's explore together the best outcome we could hope for, how we could greet the problem of autism in peace, with awareness and with a mission. The following are interviews from parents with a child with autism who in their generosity of heart have decided to share their experiences and hope that you will arrive at a better place in your acceptance of autism.